My name is Joe Curto. I'm 57 years old and I'm from Staten Island, New York at Princess Bay. Well, I went through a couple of different companies. You know, I'm not going to name the company, but a couple of companies, they weren't really, I feel like I was dealing with a car salesman. You know, I wasn't getting the whole truth about it, and then so a couple of times I would not pull the trigger, I pulled back. And then one day I would just happen to be watering my lawn, and one of your salesmen, whatever, came by and talked to me about it. I'm getting like, I think it's a 4 or 5 year tax abatement on my property taxes. Basically, I pay like around 52, 53. I'll be paying like $3,000 for the next 4 or 5 years. And then I'm also getting not a tax write-off, but a tax credit for the next 2.5 years. The first 2 checks after about $2,500, and then of course the last one I think was half that. The price you gave me of what the solar was going to do, you didn't overestimate, but then it ended up in the end that it did reach a higher point than what you actually promised. I've seen neighbors of mine that went with other companies, and some of them are still waiting. You know, they've been waiting 6 months, 7 months just to get inspected down and do it. They put my panels up. I talked to, I think, the individual probably the end of March, I believe, and everything was done as of like 3 weeks ago. It was very quick. Once they got the equipment, the panels were put up. The next day, actually, within 24 hours, Con Edison came and changed out the meter, and within 2 weeks of that, I was turned on. So I was pointing the other way. Actually, it was raining last week, and somehow or another, I was still getting a little bit going my way. The installation was 1 day, basically a 1-day installation. The guys were here in the morning, and they were gone, not even a full day. I say they were gone by about 2:30, maybe 2 o'clock, 2:30. They were just very efficient. They explained to me what they were going to do, and when they went up to the lab, they showed me basically where all these panels were going to go, and that was okay with me. And you know, they did everything uniform, which I had wanted. Everything was in place, just like laying tile. I thought somehow my venture was definitely way above these other companies. The professionalism, the quickness, and the neatness of what they did, and the promises they made, they came through with. Eventually, I think everybody's going to have to go solar at this point.